running. Live in the studio, coming at you like Rey Mysterio, whipping up kicks like Bruce Lee. You really thought he was the baddest? No, that's me. I'll kick you in the knee. We don't play around here. Coopermansays podcast, knock your socks off, raise the roof like Messi with his lefty down the wing. Don't mess about or anything. He always delivers like Amazon Prime. He's on time. He's always on the grind, a big stepper. And he also does the webinars for me. Yeah. So whatever. Yeah. Cooperman,
This is just a test. Just a test, so don't worry. I'm not streaming, although who knows what can happen, but I'm just testing. Stuff the old cobwebs. Make sure it's all still working. Because it's not on quite a while. Damn it. Oh yeah. Yep, is it working? Oh my god, it's stuttering a bit. It's a bit. Oh, there we go. That's not too bad. There you go. God, the lights are bright tonight. Goodness gracious. How are we all? Oh, why did that do that? That was weird, wasn't it? That was weird. It's just TVing back in, getting back together. Good evening, if anyone's there. Hello. This is just a test. I'm just making sure all the gear. Oh, let's get in the centre. All the gear is still working, and it's all going fine. And that's all it's about. You are there, say hello. It doesn't really matter, but I will answer you if you are there. But it's just a quick test to make sure everything's all right. And yeah, I'm having trouble again with my camera again. Never mind. I'll probably swap my cameras over. Actually, I've got two cameras, so I'll probably swap them over. I've used this one for quite a long time. It probably needs repairing, but yeah, it's just a test. But it'll be going onto YouTube, so I will try and. Yeah, that's no good. It's stuttering like shit, innit? The camera's terrible. Why is it so bad? It should not be like that, should it? Look at that. That is terrible. It's so bad. I wonder if it does it as bad when it's on there. Yeah, it does. Oh my god. Yeah, the camera's a bit. There you go. It's sorted itself out now, kind of thing, has it? Yeah, kind of. Yeah, that's better. No, it's not. It's still bad. So I'm gonna probably swap the cameras over tomorrow. See if we can sort that out and get that right. But you see, I'm in focus. It's pretty well in focus. That's quite good. Might as well go back to that one. That's better. There you go. So yeah, it's I could do a shave, can I? It's just a test. Make sure everything's all right. Obviously, the camera isn't all right. So there was a problem with my camera, and now it's frozen. It's weird. It's just weird why it's doing that. Why is it doing that? It's so bad, isn't it? It goes for a bit, and then it's okay after that. It's all right, but it's been a bit of a bugger. Are all three cameras working still? Well, we have. The cameras aren't on properly. They're not really on yet, but at least that's pretty good. That's working quite well, isn't it? That's working. See, that's better now, isn't it? No, it's still crap. It's still bad. It's still awful. Never mind. What the hell's going on, eh? What is going on? Can I change this? Can I change this here? Can this be changed? No, you can't do it while it's on. But yeah, that is a big problem with the cameras. That's not good. It's the main camera, so yeah, we'll have to sort that out. I'll have to change it. Yeah, it's a bit shitty, but it's not too bad. But I've not been on for ages, so I thought I'd just put the gear on, see if everything's working right. We are planning on coming back. Completely new show, new people. Out with the old, in with the new. Apart from one person. Obviously, they'll still be around in the show. But it is coming back very soon. It seems... Oh, no, it's still a bit dodgy, isn't it? Yeah, I'll probably whip them cameras open, actually, I reckon, and just see what happens. See what happens with it. Change them. But, yeah, it's bloody terrible, this camera, isn't it? Bloody awful. It's awful. Jesus Christ. Well, anyway, just a test. Thanks for the follow. Commendable Poe. Is that right? Commendable Poe, J. Commendable Poe J. So yeah, the sound seems to be okay and everything. The camera's not too bad either. Let me see if I can. At least I'm in focus. She's pretty good. I'm not perfectly in focus. There you go. That's better. Oh, there we go. That's better. It's much more in focus now. Much more in focus. That's better. Hello, Gin Snaps. No, it's never a good Halloween. Over here. No. But I had a nice night. But I don't celebrate Halloween. Like everybody else does. I just don't. There's family reasons for that, but I don't want to go on to that on here. If you're interested, I will tell you, I suppose, but this is not the place for it. It's just, God, it's so bloody, what's it? You're up late. You're up very late. How come you're still up? The camera's terrible, isn't it? I need some. This camera, I'm going to change them over. See if I can get them sorted, because it's really bad. It's awful. It's awful. It keeps freezing all the time, but it's all right now. It's calmed down, hasn't it? It's weird how it does that, isn't it? Now it's fine. It's great now, isn't it? It's perfect. That's good, that. How are you? Have you had a nice time? Oh, right. So where are you? Where are you based? Just after midnight. Still early for me. So where are you from? Just over midnight. So are you German then? Germany? Germany's 4 hours behind. Is it Germany? Sweden is. Finland is as well, isn't it? I think so. That kind of area, isn't it? Or it could be the States. The States. Ginger Snap. Are you from the States? Because it's 4 hours behind, isn't it? I'm in the upper sort of USA. There we go. The shores of Lake Superior. Very nice. That's nice, isn't it? I've never been to America. I've been to Canada. Not been to America. It's the same place, isn't it? Just everyone seems more happier in Canada, don't they, than they are in America. Everyone's in a rush. Canada, they're just like whatever. They're more relaxed, aren't they? I think. I suppose it depends whereabout you are. But yeah, this camera's alright, bugger, isn't it? What a load of shit. It's terrible, isn't it? So, yes, just a test. Make sure everything's working. And everything's working great. Apart from my camera's a little bit dodgy. Camera's a bit crap. I'm on the other side of the lake from Canada. Oh. -3 and it's snowing. That's not good. It might be good. It's snowing. It's nice. Some people love the snow. My brother, he's allergic to snow. He was allergic to snow. He used to be ill when it snowed. How mad's that? The snow used to make him ill. Oh, it's crazy, isn't it? It's fantastic. I do love the cold and snow. I don't like it, I don't like it when it's really hot. When it's really hot, it's horrible, isn't it? It's awful, but I hate it when it's really hot. Hello, Partisan Room. Is that correct? He's now following. Thank you for the follow. That's very nice of you. I don't deserve it. I don't deserve it. Hello, sorry for bothering you. I want to offer promotion of your channel. Viewers, followers, views. I've not been on for weeks and weeks. And, oh God, yeah. This is wild. This is wild, your poor brother. Yeah, well, he's no longer with us, so that's why I don't celebrate October the 31st, because he's not with us. So we don't do that. That's the reason why, really. But anyway, we won't go into that. Yeah, it's a nice follow. A follow's a follow at the end of the day, I suppose, isn't it? It's very nice. I've not heard from Gemma for quite a bit. Gemma, the tea lady. She's normally busy, isn't she? She's normally streaming till God. She does like streams for like 10 hours at a time. It's crazy, isn't it? She just puts a stream on and she's off. She goes. She doesn't. It's crazy, isn't it? I can't do that. I just can't do that. I just can't do them. Them. Oh dear, I'm sorry. Oh, my mouth. No, you didn't. You don't know, do you? It's not your fault. But that's why we don't do that. Gemma is a go-getter. An awesome gamer for sure. Yeah, it's good. I do enjoy your little streams, actually. They're quite good. I don't know anyone who can stay in them for the whole time. It's virtually impossible. You see, she does them for like 10 hours. It's mad, isn't it? She just puts it on and she's just off. She just does it, doesn't she? She just goes off and just, one of those. But I am going to start streaming soon properly. I need to start doing it again properly. And I haven't been doing. I've been poorly again. I've been in hospital again. Yeah, that was horrific. Jesus Christ, that was horrific. It was the worst one yet. It was the worst one yet. Yeah, it was quite. I was a bit poorly again, but it is what it is. It is what it is. But I've kind of stopped streaming for quite a bit. I've gone back into doing more musically. Sorry, that's better. More musically than streaming. I have more fun with it, so it's more important to me. But streaming's there. But, when I first started streaming, I did it for about a month, and then I thought, I'll tell you what we'll do a talk thing, and that's what we did, and that worked great. And then it went so far, and then it just stopped. It just stopped working, and it just didn't work for a bit. Then we came back again, and then it worked, and then things didn't work out in certain places. Certain things happened, and that didn't work, so that went. But there is something new, definitely coming. It's going to be pretty good as well. It's going to be really good. It's going to be a little bit different than what we're used to. There'll be no more karaoke and things like that. It's gone. It never really worked anyway, unfortunately. Yeah, a lot of people turned off because of it, unfortunately, which is lost a lot. I didn't realise at the time, but a lot of people just turned off because of the karaoke. They want something a bit more fun. Well, they want serious with a bit of fun. But I think if you're going to do trying to put it in a really nice way. I think it's if you're going to do something like music, it's got to be pretty good, and I'll leave it at that. But yeah, there won't be any more karaoke or like palaver. It'll be better. We'll have proper discussions and there'll be proper guests and stuff like that. There should be guests very soon. Actually, if there's a guest very soon coming soon. And it's just going to start again and just start from scratch and change how we did it and do it that way. All the stuff's still here. I've still got all the stuff. Yeah, I've still got the cameras. The cameras are all on. You know, pretty cool. The cameras are still working. Apart from that one, but I've got a spare camera anyway, so I'll just change that over. I'm quite looking at that, I suppose. Oh God, look at that. That's a good bit. How cool is that? What a cool piece that is. That's my drum kit. That's amazing, isn't it? God, even I'm sat here looking at my drum kit and I'm thinking, God, I'm jealous of my own drum kit. It's well cool, isn't it? Nice. I'll keep an eye out for your notifications. Thank you. That'd be really cool. But yeah, I am gonna. It's definitely coming back soon. We're going to be doing all sorts of stuff, all sorts of things going on. It'll be ace. It should be ace, but just got to wait and see. Take me town. Well, look at that. Yeah. It's cool, man. I'm jealous of my own kit. I love my kit. Yeah, let me put a light on. Just hold on a second. Let me put a light on and now. Oh, where's that? I can't even remember where all the bloody switches are for all the lights. It's been that long. That still works. That's cool. That's working. Right, where was we? There we go. Should come up now. There you go. Put the lights on a bit. You can see it a bit better now. Quite dull, that, isn't it? Isn't it a bit dull, that? That's the lighting. The lighting's not right. It'll work itself out and shit. But yeah, it's a great kit. Are you into music then? Do you play an instrument? I wonder if you play an instrument. That's doing my head in at the back there. That's really doing my head in. Not too bad. I've usually got a flag there. You play drums in a band. That's fantastic. I've been a guitarist for years and years since I was a kid, like, and I've got quite a nice collection. One day I will show my collection. I've got about 50. I've got 52 guitars. 52 guitars. Yeah, a bit over the top, that, isn't it? 52 guitars. A bit stupid, but I got 52 guitars, mate. How cool's that? Bit nuts, but I got 52. It's electric. It's electric. I've just got a couple of. I've recently done. I've just got rid of a Fender Strat. I don't know. I might be talking absolute double Dutch. You might not know what I'm talking about, but I've just sold a. Sorry, I just swapped. I've just got a PRS. I used to have. Well, I've got loads of Fenders. I've got loads of Gibson's Fenders. I like Ibanez. Ibanez is the best. I like Ibanez. But I've just got a really nice PRS. If you don't know what PRS is, it's the one with It's got like all the different birds on the fretboard, which is the neck. The neck. If you don't know what I'm talking about. Some people that you start talking, you say, oh, down the neck and on the bridge side and all that, and they haven't got a clue what you're talking about. From the nut to the bridge, they just don't know what you're talking about, which is fair enough. Not everyone knows. It's like me. I mean, if you show me parts of an engine, I'd go, well, I don't know what it is. Some people are different, aren't they? You know, people know different things. It's a beautiful guitar. It's beautiful. It was that good that I said, yeah, look, I'm going to give you a wah pedal as well. I probably said a wah pedal, and people are like, what the hell's a wah pedal? It's like, you know, Jimi Hendrix, wah, wah, play it on your... I'll show you. There's my wah pedal. One of many, may I say. I've got loads of them. Yeah. I like Morley wah pedals. How awesome is that? How good does that... I'm jealous of my own shit. I love this. This wah pedal's awesome, isn't it? How cool is that? That is one cool wah pedal. Even if I say so myself. Put that on there. Yeah. Got some beautiful guitars. Beautiful guitars. You can see a few behind me there. Can you see any there? Right, no, the camera's not alright, is it? You can't see him. What a bugger. Is that in the way? Can you see any now? Oh, you can see it. No, you can't really see him. I'll have to get him out and get him out. Oh, misses. Easy tiger. But yeah, this was supposed to be just a little test. It seems to be alright now, doesn't it? The camera's settled down a bit, hasn't it? Settled down a bit, the camera, which is pretty good, isn't it? That's better. But yeah, it's all an Alexis kit. Completely Alexis kit is. It's really nice, and it plays great. It plays brilliant, and I don't have any bleed with it or out like that. It's great. What kind of drums have you got? What drums do you play? Let me just sort this out. Yeah, I've got all night. There we go. Right. So let me just move this out of the way so what's going on here. That's how cool's that. I've even got a little like a calendar, and each day of the month it gives me a new chord. It's cool. Although I kind of know them anyway. There's not much point in me having it. I just like stupid things like that. A+ pedal. Oh Lord, I stopped doing any of that years and years ago. Oh, dude, that's actually a shame. You should still do it. It doesn't matter what you do, or you play in garages in the odd basement. Or like, oh, cool, it doesn't matter. It don't matter though, does it? That's what it's about. Music's not about like, look, I mean, I could go on and say I've played thousands of gigs, which I've played thousands of gigs, but the best gigs I ever played was probably, I could probably put the best gigs I've ever played in my life I could on one hand, you know. One when I was about 15 with kids at a local burger shop. How mad's that? Well, a burger restaurant. That was one of the greatest gigs I've ever done. One was New Year's in Liverpool, and I can name them on one hand, the greatest gigs I've had, you know. I mean, God sake, man, I remember playing in front of, we used to do a hotel. We used to play at a hotel every week, sometimes three times a week, actually. And we never used to start till about, we used to play this hotel, and it was nuts. And we wouldn't start till about 11:30 at night. And they all came out, and they was usually drunk. And I remember one night there was a load of ladies came. There were 90 odd ladies and one man. He was the bus driver. They all came from Wales, and we used to play. Me and my brother would play this gig for him. They're all different, you know, pop songs, rock songs, whatever, from Robbie Williams to Manic Street Preachers to Oasis to Blur to Queen, whatever, Ricky Martin, whatever it would be at the time, and just play shit like that. And they used to take all the clothes off. And honestly, it was nuts. It was nuts. We had like half-naked women dancing. 90 half-naked drunk women from Wales dancing. And those are the days when I used to run across the tables and all that. It was great, man. You know, it was awesome. It was awesome. It was absolutely brilliant. It was brilliant. I loved it. Absolutely loved it. I did. Those are the days. I haven't done that for years. It's a shame because I really do love it. I do. You know, I do miss it. And I haven't played for quite a while. And I ended up. Wait a second. So I can get this working. And I've not played for ages and ages, right? And my mum and dad. It was my mum and dad's 50th anniversary. I think it was 50 or 60. I can't remember. 60 years, 50 years. I can't remember. And but it was a big one. And I'd been quite ill for quite a few years by then. And we decided that we were going to do a gig for them. We was going to play at their and I was too ill. I was really ill, but I did play. We did play. We did about 10, 12 songs or something like that. So, you know, it was cool. And going from never thinking I would play again to playing, it was cool. But it wasn't, as in my eyes, it wasn't good enough. I wasn't well enough. To actually do the gig, I just wasn't well enough. So it was a bit crap. But I still enjoyed it, you know. But it's weird trying to explain to someone about, you go through this, you have like these moments of euphoria when you play music, especially in front of people, and yeah, they're weird, you know. I can't believe it. Twice today I thought about drumming once on Lusty Bar Stream, and again here with you. Well, there you go. Yeah. Lusty does some stuff. He does a lot of producing. I used to do loads of that. I used to master songs. That's what I would do. That was one of my jobs. I used to master. I was like, I would master songs or mix them. Not both at the same time. I would have one or the other, but I would master. So that's what I've gone back into it again. I don't. You've probably never seen this, but this here. Can I move this? I can't really move it, but I could do this one. If I move this one here, you'll be able to see what I mean. But this here, over here, this is my mastering suite, where I do all of my recording and all that palaver. That's pretty cool. But yeah, that's where I do all my mastering and shit and my stuff. Pretty good. But yes, so that should be there again. Hopefully very soon. But yeah, I put all my own drums on tracks and all sorts. And I've just signed up again, so I've got to get my arse in gear again. Because I'm going to, I've been thinking about it for I've got loads of songs all over the place. I've had to set up for years, but you got to do Mac. You can't. PC, it just doesn't work. It's just rubbish. It's not rubbish. It's not professional. You know, the professional is Mac. You got to use a Mac. But yeah, I've got a lot of stuff that I've written over the years, and yeah, I'll have to put them out. There's a few bits and pieces on the old YouTube channel, but there's not a lot on there. But there is. It is what it is. But yeah, it's so that's what's going to happen soon. So I'm going to have all sorts coming out on iTunes. What else? iTunes, Amazon Music, Spotify, all that stuff. Very, very soon. Very soon. Very, very soon. Very super soon. Just got to get off my arse and get them all sorted. But yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot. But I don't know if you guys. No one watches Big Brother, do they? God, I hate stuff like that. But I've been loving Big Brother. It's nuts, isn't it? It's been nuts. I'm loving it. What else has been going on as well? Yeah, I've had this set up for years. I've always had that set up for years and years and years. It gets bigger, smaller. And this room was originally, before I was streaming, this room was just a studio. It was just, I had all of me. See, I've got all my amps behind all the screens here. My amps are behind there. I don't really need. You don't need big amps unless you're gigging and stuff. All the gear's behind all the screens and stuff like that. And I've got loads of really cool mics and stuff. And And I've got all the right stuff. I've got my drums are there, proper drums. You know, you don't need crap. And got loads of guitars and different amps and just yeah, it's all there, man. It's all there. It's all ready to do stuff with and do stuff. You know, I do a lot of collaborations. I think that's the word. That'll be my next thing. Loads of collaborations with people. At the moment, there's all sorts going on. God, I've got singers, rappers, all sorts of shit coming out soon. Very soon. Very soon. I've got to get off my arse. So I've signed up to do that, to get it out there. I've got a lot of stuff out there, but it's all on a thing called what's Bandcamp. It's crap. You waste your time because you've got to be on Bandcamp to kind of listen to it. So it's pointless, and no one's on Bandcamp unless you're trying to release music yourself, which is pointless, isn't it? Because nobody wants to listen to your music because they just want other people to listen to theirs. So it's just pointless. So that's crap. That's a waste of time. You know, it's nuts. But yeah. Yeah, there's all sorts. You wouldn't believe it. What's in this room? It's nuts. As you walk up the stairs, I've got loads of guitars up the walls as you walk up. You know, there's all sorts in it. It's awesome. It's good. I'm very lucky. I'm very lucky, but you know, it is nice. This is just supposed to be a little bloody test to this. Turned out to be almost a bleeding. It's like a dream almost, isn't it? Yeah, I stopped playing games online. I just didn't enjoy it. It was rubbish. I just didn't enjoy it. It was rubbish. I can't sit there and play games all day. I get bored. I can't be arsed. But I'll tell you what I am looking forward to. You know the new. It looks brilliant. It looks really good. I bet. Our guitars hanging everywhere. Yeah, well, yeah. As you come up my stairs, there's about 20 guitars as you come up the stairs, all up the wall on hangers, loads of them. And I've got a few over there as well. I've got about 20. No, how many's that? 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There's 15 there, so there's 15 behind me. You can't really see him. Can you see him? You can't see him, can you? There's all sorts. There's loads of stuff in the way. You see, that's the problem, isn't it? Let me see if I can see him. Let me see if I can move this chair. Let's see if I can do that with it. You can't really. If I do that and move that. You can't. No, you can't see him. There's loads there though. There's loads there. I feel like I'm showing off now. You know what I mean? What am I like? I'm terrible, aren't I? Terrible. But yeah, so yeah, there's stuff everywhere. Oh, sorry, I forgot. I didn't have my mic on there. But there's stuff literally everywhere. There's it's unbelievable. I've got shit everywhere. I've got stuff every bloody where. Amps, bloody effects. God, see where all the drink things are behind me. You can see behind chair number 2. All that was just covered with guitar pedals. I fucking had loads of them. I've a classical guitar and a ukulele. I've got a lovely classical. I've got a few ukuleles as well. They're all right. I've got banjos. God sake. God, what haven't I got? Mandolins, banjos. I've got a 6-string banjo, 5-string banjo. God, I've got a 7-string, 8-string, loads of 6-string, loads of acoustics, loads of electrics. Goodness gracious, it's crazy. What else have I got? I've got a balatella as well. A bacala, I think it's called. This big long thing from Turkey. Can't play it. It just looks nice. I've even honestly, there's so much crap here. It's crazy, isn't it? But yeah, it's mad, isn't it? Mad, isn't it? Shitloads of mics. And above me here, I've got there's about how many's there? There's quite a few anyway, but they're all in cases. They're all in cases. They're my pride and joy. They're my retirement fund, which I should have got them out years ago because I'm kind of retired now anyway. But yeah, all my nice stuff's hidden up there. They're my legendary stuff. I've got some beautiful stuff. I've got Fender custom shops, just lovely. I've got some really nice nice Gibsons, some nice, some proper Gibsons, and I don't get any Epiphones anymore now. I don't have any. Oh, I have got one actually. I've got one. I've got all sorts. I've got Japanese custom shop, Ibanez, beautiful. Got some lovely gems and just nice guitars all over the place, really. But you can't play them all. You just like them. You just get to that point where you just like guitars. I suppose. I just like guitars. I suppose that's what it is. I like guitars. I don't know what else. There's no way for it. These sound different as well. They all sound different. They all play differently. Anyone that says that he doesn't really play guitar that much. But yeah, it's nuts. I've got, yeah. Anyway, yeah, enough about me. I feel a bit weird now. Talking about all about me. It's always about me. But yeah, the show is coming back very soon. We will be doing a good show very soon. It'll be ace. Loads of guests on it. Gene the Queen's coming back. And Mr. Mole is coming back. He's coming. Well, he's never gone really. Mr. Mole's never gone. He'll be back as well. Probably try and do one show which is just dedicated with Callum. Actually, we just do one dedicated show, and then we'll do other shows where he'll be involved. But it won't be like it used to be. It won't be like there'll be no pressure in it anymore. Because that's where you kind of go wrong. It's when people start feeling pressured to doing things, and that's when it all goes wrong a little bit. But you can't do something. You can't really talk about stuff if there's no one to talk to about. That's the problem. That's the big issue, isn't it? So that's the problem with it. We're gonna start from scratch and start again. But yeah, the two regulars will be coming back. Nobody else, no one else is coming back. We've WhatsApp parted ways with that because they don't want to do it, and that's completely fine with them. It's a shame, but things go on, and no pressure. If you keep it to things you enjoy. Yeah, you're absolutely right. That's why I don't want to do games, because I used to stream games a lot, and I felt pressured because you got to stream games. You don't. I can just sit here like this and just chat and stuff. That's where I think that's where it starts from. Me personally, I think it's more like that, isn't it? Yeah, I think I'm better at that than no one wants to watch me playing games. I'll let people like Gemma and Mandog do stuff like that, and Kyle's good at that. Kaiser 99, he's Kaiser 99, Mandog, Gemma, they're really good. It surprises me because I'm not good at that side, but I'm good at this thing. I'm good at talking, chatting, and doing like a proper. When we first did it was really good, and we used to get loads of viewers, and then it died down again because we kept changing stuff, and I need to go back to how it kind of was, and it worked with the news and topics and proper topics, and where people can ring up, and it was brilliant. It was great, it was really good, and that kind of stopped. Well, I kept changing it. It's my fault. I kept changing it to suit other people. That was the big problem, but. It's always surprised me how Gemma and Mandog don't have like hundreds and hundreds of people watching them. I don't get it. I don't get it at all. I don't get it because they're cool. They're really good. Gemma's great at it. She can play the games and talk at us, and so she's talking about the games and messing about, and it's brilliant. She's really good at it. And Mandog's brilliant at it as well. Kaiser 99's good at it as well, But you got like them kind of games. But I think you don't really bother with. You get to the point where you don't care about the game. You're more bothered about. It's the personality, isn't it? It's my clock's behind me. That's my clock. Because I didn't notice that. How many people these days are trying to? How many people? I can't see it because I've got something in front of the bloody writing. So how many people these days are trying to play for? Well, yeah, but it doesn't work. It doesn't work. If you're streaming, if you're purposely streaming to actually make money, if that's your sole goal when you start out streaming, then you ain't gonna get anywhere. Ain't gonna happen. It's not gonna happen because you've got to enjoy it. It's like you got to enjoy what you're doing, and you got to just have pleasure from just doing it. Not thinking about, oh, I've got no money, I need subs, No, no. As soon as you start like saying, oh, give me subs, everyone follow me, then you just turn into a dick. And that's a bit harsh, that, but you just do. And it was never about that. I've never been like that. And neither's Gemma, neither's Man Dog, Manu, because we're like that. We're like that. We are like that. I'm going to go to Finland soon. We're gonna go fishing. He doesn't actually know this yet, but it will happen. But yeah, Kaiser just does it. But Kaiser's. I've seen now Kaiser 99 he's grown into streaming. He's grown into it because what was happening with Kaiser? He's doing it. They're all three brothers were kind of doing it. And they'd all do it at the same time. And but Kaiser's moved, he's kind of moved up with it kind of thing. I don't think the other two, they're not really as bothered with the streaming, but he's gone nuts on it. And I've seen how he's changed and how he's got better. He's got better at, because he can talk now and he's really good at it. He's improved so much from when he first started. He's really good. I think I won't be surprised if he's doing really this time next year. I think he'll be doing really well. You would presume so, but then again, Twitch is a bit. It's not right, is it? It's really difficult. But yeah, I think if you try and start streaming and your main goal is to make it into a living, then you're kind of living in dreamland. It's not going to happen. It doesn't work like that. You just got to get the idea. Yeah, you're right to be ambitious and try your hardest and actually get there and do something with it. But unfortunately, it doesn't always work like that. It just doesn't. You know, I mean, I went through a stage where quite a few months thought, yeah, let's try and do it. And it did. It grew massively. It grew loads. But unfortunately, I went through a stage where I was very consistent, and it was great. And it was great and getting bigger and bigger and bigger. It was brilliant. But unfortunately, I ended up. I think what happened with me, because I was talking to a friend of mine who does the actual stream with me, and it all went a bit weird. My stream went really weird when I went into hospital again, which was about last year. I think it was about this time last year. I went in hospital again, and I was away for about quite a few weeks. And then I came out and then I was ill and then I had to recover and it just took so long. And I was once every week I'd do it. And it just from going three times a week regularly, it was going great. And then it just slowed right down and we're back to square one again. And then we start again. And then I think the mistake I made, I just watched a stream. And I wasn't bothered what I was doing. So I just accepted anything. I just did anything. Like with the karaoke and things like that, and it just doesn't work. It's just silly. It just didn't work, you know. It worked at the time and everyone was happy and stuff like that. But it was such a small, and it just seemed to be friends that would watch it. It would just be friends which is great. But when you're doing a talk show, you get so far, and by the time you've talked about something, and you know, they just after 2 weeks and then the same stuff's coming up again. It's just the audience is just bored of it all, and so it just doesn't work. So that didn't kind of work. I wish it would have worked. It worked for a short amount of time, but unfortunately, no. So that won't be happening again. Do you think, is that a good idea? Do you think, would you? Because you've seen the show when we had karaoke going on and all that stuff, and it just didn't work, did it? It just didn't work properly. Let me see if I can sort my camera out again. Trying to get myself in focus. There you go. There you go. I'm in focus now. That's much better. There we go. Look at that. Let me move myself forward a bit. Fill the screen up. I'll fill the screen up, eh? That's better. But yeah, people do that, don't they? They just want to. They do it for the money, and it doesn't bloody work. It's complete. I mean, I've had people in here. We all change and grow. Things should change and grow. 100% right. 100% right. That's absolutely perfectly right. And if it doesn't, then there's something wrong. There's something wrong. You know, we all want to be pop stars and rock stars and all that palaver and all this, a bit of this, bit of that, but nobody gives a shit, you know. When you start being like that, and people can tell straight away that it's just nuts. But have you ever tried VR? Have you tried VR, Gin Snaps? Because I had VR ages ago, and I had the first one. Well, I had the phone first. The phone in the Samsung one in the VR, and it was really good. It was good. Then I got the Facebook one, Facebook Meta 2. I had that for a bit, and I got rid of that. It's really good. And then you have zero interest in it. Oh my God! Right. Well, I was on right. I got the number 3, and it's awesome. It's 4K. It's great. It's brilliant. I love VR. It's awesome, and I've never really looked in, these chat rooms and all this you go into and you watch films and stuff like that. Holy shit, what a world. I went last week, I thought I'd have a look in these rooms. So I went in this room, right? And no joke, it was nuts. You had 15 people all in someone's room, front room, in VR, obviously, singing karaoke. It was nuts. Fucking nuts, absolutely nuts. And then I went to another one, which was brilliant, right? And you're all in this big cinema in VR watching 3D films, which are 100 foot wide. It's just brilliant. But to bark it all off, right? I go in this room, and I'm thinking, what's going on here? And it was nuts. There was about 15 people or something having a rap battle, one-on-one rap battle, take it in turns, and there's a guy putting the music on for him, so he put a beat down for him, and they're all going they're all, Eminem 8 Mile. It was nuts, but it was just awesome. It was so good. I can't believe how good it was. It was brilliant. I've never seen anything like it in my life. It's nuts. And there's loads of different rooms that do loads of different stuff in it. But I wasn't interested. I wasn't bothered. But now it's holy shit. God, I've got to find a room like that. It's just brilliant. It was so, just to sit there and listen, it's just man. But there's some crazy shit going on there. There was a girl in it, right? There was because you have different rooms that you make up yourself that you can go in. It's called Big Rooms, I think it's called, or something like that. And there's a girl in it, and with the new headsets, you can put the colour white on it, and you can do a pass through, and it'll come on the TV in your room in VR, right? And there was a girl doing that, and she was knitting, just knitting. Didn't see anything like it else. So you had the VR here, so everyone was VR. And you had a TV on the wall, a massive TV, 75-inch, 100-inch TV on the wall, massive thing, and you could see her hands, and she was knitting. So she was actually in VR knitting, but you could see her knitting her hands like a first-person view of her knitting. Do you know what I mean? Question, was she knitting in? Yeah, she was knitting in real life. So, because what these things have, they have a pass-through. So your room comes into the VR on the big TV in the room in VR. So, for instance, it's when you're in VR, you could watch a film. So instead of watching the film, right, you was watching her pass-through that she was looking at Wow. And so you could see, like this, what I'm doing there, you could see her knitting. You could see her face, just her face looking at the knitting. So she was knitting. And we're in this room and we're just chatting. And I was blown away. I was blown away by you could just actually you can do that. You could live knitting. I know it sounds fucking boring as shit, but it wasn't. It was just nuts. You just sat there chatting, and she's knitting. Oh yeah, and this is a croquet stitch with a crossover, and I don't fucking know about knitting, but it was nuts. It was unbelievable. It's nuts. Honestly, you got. It's like honestly, it's like anything in life, right? You've got to experience it. You've got to experience. To experience this girl in this room knitting was nuts. It's mad, isn't it? It's honestly, right? VR isn't just like going on, because everyone used to think, oh, go on roller coasters. Nothing. No, it's not. VR is not like that. VR is like, say if you're in a Facebook party, right, and you're having a chat and you're messaging each other, right? It's gone from that now to actually being in the same room in VR, and you can go up to each other, high five each other, and chat to it's nuts. It's nuts. Unless you've honestly, I wish everyone could try VR. I think now it'll blow your mind. It's nuts, and now it's become so cool. It's wireless now. Everything's wireless. I love it, mate. I love VR. It's just awesome. It's just so good. I'll show you my VR setup. This is my case I've got. I've got, as you can see behind me as well, if I put that camera on, you can see that I've got the PlayStation VR as well. That's really cool as well. But I think the new VR, the What's It VR is just amazing. The new Meta 3, it's just awesome. Now I've done a few upgrades on mine. But this is my VR headset. This is my VR headset. It's a proper. I've put a few upgrades on it. So I've got the What's It thing that fits on your head. It's pretty cool. So it feels nice on your head, and that plugs in. So it's got extra charge on it, which is cool. It's good, man. It's awesome. But yeah, man, you move it and you put it. I've actually got prescription lenses. I brought prescription lenses to put. You can see in there. It's got prescription lens in it. But it's awesome. It's fucking amazing. It's so good. Nuts. It's nuts. It's just nuts. It's just so good. Love it. I absolutely, honestly, I'm blown over by VR now. I really am. It's just brilliant. It's just nuts. But that's my little VR headset, and it's awesome. I love it. I've got a case for it and all the stuff and what's it. That's so. I think we clue me in on something new. Yeah, that's all right. Something new. Let me read that. Is that the binocular version? No, that's just. They're all like that. So what it does, it puts a VR. If I do this, you can see inside it. So when you look inside it, let me just do that. Then you can see it. Then, so when you look inside it, so your eyes go up to it. So you've got a screen for each eye. But when you look into it, it's 3D. It's like you're actually there. It's VR. It's cool. So you put that on and look through it, and that's it. There you go. It's like that. I've got a little posh little my own lenses inside it. It's awesome. But you could do you think of something in VR, you can do it. It's nuts. It's nuts. Absolutely nuts. It's brilliant. Anything you want to do in VR, you can do it. How ridiculous or stupid you may think it is, somebody somewhere is working on making it happen. It's just nuts. It all lights up as well. All the back, it's got like a battery at the back, and it lights up. It's cool. It's ace. But yeah, VR is ace. It's awesome, and it's that good now. You can actually you don't. I've got controls with it, but you don't actually need. It'll pick up your fingers. So it'll follow your hands. It's got hand tracking in it, so you can press on the buttons on you, and you can do remote keyboard on it, and that's crazy, isn't it? So do you have to use headphones? No, the speakers built into it. There's little speakers in it. You don't have to use headphones at all. Look, you've got at the top there, you've got like a little bass port there on it, right? And then if you turn it over where you would hear it in your ears, where your ears are, you've got little speakers there. They're little speakers that go into ears. It's really cool. It's cool. Honestly, if you ever get a chance, or to these, like, you know, when you see the battery on it, oh, it turns on. It's awesome. That's cool, isn't it? Look, little battery, green for me. It's fully charged. It's awesome. So good. It's brilliant. And I'll turn it off again. And yeah, man, it's just so good. It's nuts. It's honestly, you won't believe how good it is. It's awesome. It's bloody so good. You can have, you know, your computer, your desktop computer, you can have it, and you can have 3 screens. So if you've got 3 screens, you don't even have to have 3 screens on your computer. You can go from remote desktop. So you can be in VR, you could be on the moon, right? But floating on the moon with your 3 screens for what you've got, and you could just sit there all day, it's just fucking nuts. It's pointless, but it's nuts. But yeah, you got your controls in a little bag. It's just so bloody good. It's amazing. I love it. I love it. It's so different now. It's changed so much that it's so good. It's so good. It's brilliant. Love it. I cannot recommend it enough. I love it that much. When I speak to certain people, they go, "Do you work for Meta? Do you work for Meta VR?" Like, because you don't shop about it, but it's so good. It's so good. People have got to try it. It's just nuts. It's nuts, man. I can't believe how good it was. How good it was and how good it is now. It's nuts. You don't need a computer or nothing. It's all built in. It's all in it. You don't need nothing. All you need that. It's wireless, completely wireless, and that's it. You put it on and you're gone. Set only for use with Face. No, it's nothing to do with Facebook. Facebook is just like a way of like signing in and out. So basically you set up, you have your own thing. When I say it's nothing to do with Facebook, you're signing through Facebook, and all your friends that are on Facebook who are of the Meta, you can all it's like a friends list on Xbox. Say that's what the Facebook site's for. But you buy your games, and a lot of games are free. All of these rooms and stuff, they're completely free. You can go to all these rooms. It's free. It's nuts. It's just like Xbox Party, I suppose. That's what the Facebook site's for. You can have your Messenger on there as well, so you can ring people on Messenger in VR, and they can come to, or you can invite them into your house in VR. So I can be sat at home in my imaginary house. No, this bit's free. It's completely free. It's free. So you can, I can be sat in my house, choose what room I'm in. Oh, fancy, I could go in the front room or something. Besides buying the headset, obviously you pay for games. It's like buying an Xbox. You buy games and stuff like that. But a lot of the stuff on it is actually free. So this big screen, like where you can watch films and things like that, and you can stream it from your PC to the big screen. Or there's that many people that stream them. So like last week, right, for free, I went in. It's called Big Rooms, I think it's called, or something like that. I can't remember what it's called. It's something like that. But you can go in. Let's just say I went in. So I've got all these people doing daft things, just meeting each other up and all that stuff. And then you've got another room which is in a cinema. So I'm sat in a cinema, and there's like 4 or 5 different cinemas. You can have like your home cinema, your old-fashioned cinema, your futuristic cinema, or like you really like executive cinema, like and it's like being in a real cinema with a massive cinema screen, right? And I was sat there watching Ready Player One in 3D, and it was nothing. It was free. free. I just went in. Someone's playing it on their computer, and you can have up to 15 people sat around. In some places, you can have more people, but like when you're in your house, you can have like 15. So, no. Yeah, it's nuts. I had no idea how good this was. I had no idea how good this actually was until literally. Yeah, I had no idea how good this was until I actually started just playing it. It's just mental. It's mental. It blew my mind. Honestly, it blew my mind. It really did. Absolutely nuts. It's so good. It's so good. The VR. It's mental. It's mental. I go on about it a lot. I shouldn't. It's a bit. I hope it's over the top. But I'm like that with Macs as well. Trying people who do music and stuff like that. It's like, and they don't use Macs. I'm like, well, why? And because it makes no difference. I'm like, well, you've not used a Mac, have you, to do music on? It's like, no. So you don't know. And people don't understand what the difference. Anyway, that's neither here or there. But making music is just about making music. Don't matter what you do it on. Makes no difference. Depends what you want to do with it, but it makes no difference. You can sit at home with a kazoo. That's making music, or a ukulele. Don't matter. It don't matter. Don't forget, buy Rafe. I've not said that for a long time. Buy Rafe. You know, I've still got all my things that I've not used for ages. Where is it now? Yeah, this is it.
The Coopermansays experience.
They're good ones. Do you remember them?
Coopermansays.
That's cool, isn't it? But it's nuts. It's nuts. Absolutely nuts. There's so much on it. Hey, that was me a few minutes ago. I had no interest because I just didn't know. Yeah. This is what they're saying. This is what happens. Is people? Oh, it's shit. VR shit. It's not. It's nuts. If you just get someone shows you about, someone explains it to you, or someone shows you what you can actually do, it's nuts. I could put that VR headset on right now, and I could go into a room where people from all over the world, right? And there was talking about religion. You can just go in this room and they talk about religion, man. Get a Facebook notification. You're bigging it up. Oh, Max again. Yeah, that's what. Hello, mate. How are you, Callums? How are you doing? Get a Facebook. Yeah, that's me. Not Max again. How's it going, lad? I'm going very well, thank you very much. How are you, Callum? I didn't bug you, mate, because I didn't know what you was doing. I didn't know where. I did come online before previously, but I was just doing this, man. Mate. This was just a test. This was a 5-minute test, and it happens again. I get chatting, and the lovely G drops in, and she starts having a chat about stuff, and are people charging us to allow them to go? No, it's free. It's free. It's completely free. It's 100% free. You don't pay nothing. Oh, right, and they keep releasing new things as well. So Meta's just done a new room as well. It's like, do you remember? Have you got a PlayStation or Xbox? Right, if you got a PlayStation used to do this. Go on, man, I'm just watching. Horror film. Did you watch that film, Callum? The one that I told you about. PlayStation, right? Do you remember PlayStation? And they brought out that PlayStation Home or something. You know, where you could walk round in it. You could walk. You could be a person, and you could walk. PlayStation 2-3 area, wasn't it? It's a few years back, wasn't it? And well, it's like that. But imagine that in VR. You do all that, but instead of like, it was a bit of a rip-off, because if you watch a film, you have to but there's this one. It's called Big Space or Big Room thing or something. It's called, and it's VR, and you're in like a cinema. All sorts. It's awesome. It's absolutely brilliant. It's absolutely amazing. It's brilliant. Right, the film that the film where the girl with the aliens. Have you watched that one? No One Will Save You, I think it's called. That's awesome. That film is so good. That's one of the best films of the year. That it really is an amazing film. It's so good. I don't know to get I really want to get Alan Wake. I really want to get. I've seen Alan Wake. It's nuts. It's bloody blows my head off. It blows my head off. It looks absolutely. I've never. I think it's the best graphical game I've seen ever on console or PC. It's absolutely amazing. There's a bit in it where they're in New York City, and it's just, oh my god, it looks unbelievable. I did it to my watch list. I've not seen it yet, mate. Callum. That film, I love it. I bet Callum's probably watched that film tonight because he was on about watching that. I was that hungry tonight. I had something to eat, and you know when you do it, when you first bloody do it, you take a bite, and I bit my lip inside, and it fucking big chunk out me fucking. It does me head in now. You know when it's horrible. Nuts, but yeah, that's a great film. That film is just absolutely amazing. I think that'll be film of the year. I don't remember earlier because you was on about the girl is in another film. I don't recognise her from that film at all. I don't recognise her. So, have you watched it, Cal? Have you watched that film? Yeah or not? No? What? It's a great film. It's on Disney. Yeah, enjoyed it. Also watching Sinister. Which one's Sinister? What's that about? What's Sinister about? Sinister. Rings a bell, that. Bogeyman's pretty good as well. That's good. Oh, I tell you what I do love. Film on Netflix at the moment. The one with the hand. If you hold the hand, that's nuts. That's good. That's a good horror film. No, it's not the girl from. Oh yeah, it's not the girl from her, is it, man? No, I didn't think it was. Because I watched it, I was like, wow, it's a great film though. Great. I won't tell you what happens, obviously, because Snap's not seen it. So, which one? Sinister. What's Sinister about? Sinister. I can't remember what that's about. I've probably seen that. I like horror films. I do like horror films. I don't like Scream because Scream's shit. I don't get it. And I did what you did last summer or whatever that's called. That's a bit. I'm not into that one either. You know, I don't think much of them. They're a bit. They're like a. To me, it's a poor man's horror film. Is Scream. It just is. It's rubbish, isn't it? It's crap. You know, don't want to spoil it for you, but it's the two lads in it that. They're the ones with the masks because there's actually where you think there's one of them, it's two of them. It's rubbish. It's crap. It's awful. And then you find out later on it's someone else. Oh, it's crap. Wow, I just watched the trailer. No One's Gonna Save You, mate. I'm telling you now, that'll win. That'll win awards. That will win awards. I'm telling. That'll win awards. That film. It's awesome. I think it's a brilliant film. One of the best films I've watched all year. That film. No One Will Save You. Awesome. I'm trying to think what is Sinister about? Can anyone tell me what Sinister is about? Echo. Tell me about the film Sinister.
Sinister is a 2012 horror film starring Ethan Hawke, Juliet Riley, and James Ramsey. A controversial true crime writer.
Echo. Stop. I know which one it was. Yeah, there's Sinister 2 as well. There's two of them. Yeah, it's a guy. He's a writer, and he goes in this house, and the kid before him killed the whole family. It was a girl. No, a boy, wasn't it? A boy killed the whole family, and there's loads of tapes and shit like that. And then his son goes mental as well, doesn't he? Is it his son or his daughter? I can't remember. It's brilliant with a swing where she's swinging on. It's all. Yeah, that's a great film. That Ethan Hawke, what a great actor he is. Brilliant actor. Yeah. That's a good film. Sinister 2 is good as well. Sinister 2 is about that's in the middle of nowhere. That's like deep in the countryside. That's a good film as well. They're both really good, but that puts his shits up, yeah. But I tell you what, did put the shits. I tell you what, is weird. You know, there's a film on Netflix, and it's like these teenagers like that, and it's all about you hold this hand. and you hold this hand. If you hold and you don't hold it longer than 90 seconds, and it's nuts. It's what a film! That's a good film. That can't think what it's called, but I'm sure it's on Netflix. It's pretty good. It's pretty good on Netflix. Yeah, it's a cracker. It's a cracker. Is my settings right on this? Settings aren't very good. Oh, here we go. That's better. Let's go to about there. That's better. There we go. Lovely jubbly. But yeah, it's good. It's good, man. It's about a guy writing true crime. Yeah, that's right. So am I on Facebook as well? I didn't. I was. I just thought I was on what's it tonight? I must be on a few. But yeah, it's all good. How long have I been streaming for now? 1 hour 20. 1 hour 20 minutes. Mate, I was supposed to be doing about 5 minutes quick test and go to bed or watch a film or something. I'm not saying. Oh no, talk. That's it. It's yeah. That's the one. It's a good film. That. It's a cracker. Yeah. Talk to me. Oh my God, that's horrible. The little girl. Well, she's not a little girl. She's like, because they're older in the States, aren't they? When they go to school, aren't they? And they're all at like high school and stuff, aren't they? Which is like 18, 19, 20 years old, aren't they? And they're all there with this hand. Oh shit, Callum, you'll shit yourself, mate. You will poop your pants, mate. You won't be able to. If you watch that, talk to me. You will not sleep for days, mate. It's horrible. I found it a little bit disturbing. There's another film I've watched quite recently, and that was a bit disturbing as well. That was a bit horrible. If it'll come to my mind in a minute, I'll remember it in a minute. That's a cracking film. I've just watched a good film on Amazon as well. That one will change you. Oh yeah, it's weird, isn't it? How you see things. It's great film. I've just watched Plane. That's a good film. Gerard Butler doing only what he can, shooting and saving people's lives. That's his whole film career. Is no, you can't see it, but you can't see that film. It's weird, but yeah, Gerard Butler. If there's a film where you've either got to save a load of people or save the president, he's your man, isn't he? He's your man. He's just that's what he's good at. That's what he's good at doing, isn't it? He's good, isn't he? Someone's just done something. Sorry, it doesn't come up on this. It comes on this one. Let me just check that. There's an ad break at the moment on the other one for 20 seconds. Sorry about that. I do try and get rid of these ad breaks. I bloody can't. I try my hardest. Yeah, we had. I'll just make sure that this ad thing's gone. Yeah. There you go. I'm back. Right. So yeah, they had. Yeah. What else been going on today? Yeah, not been around for a couple of days. Have I, Cal? I've been busy. It's a funny time of year for me. It's a bit hard at this time of year. I hate it. I bloody hate it. But it's you get on with it. But it is quite. It's a bit shit. But there you go. So I've been like I was busy yesterday when I Cal, and I've been busy all night tonight as well. Yeah, that's a good film. That is. It's a really good film. It's called Plane. Gerard Butler saving everybody. Gerard. Yeah, if Gerard Butler and Bruce Lee turned up in a movie together, no one would ever die. That's right. You're probably right. That's just apart from the baddies, all the baddies would die, but all the goodies they'd be fine. They'd be absolutely fine. But all the baddies would be killed, and there'd be a few falling off a building and things like that. And it'll probably be around Christmas time, and the president will be probably involved in it as well. But yeah, it's you better be writing a love song for me. Mate, I tell you what, I've been doing so much lately. It's nuts. Talk about superheroes, nuts in it. Bruce Willis, he's very ill. He's got Alzheimer's, hasn't he? It's no, I don't think it's Alzheimer's. It's the one that's like it. He's losing his memory and he can't remember what he's doing. But I don't think it's Alzheimer's. It's something else. The greatest action star. Who is it? Who's the greatest action star in the world? It's got, I don't know. Sylvester Stallone's up there, isn't he? You know what I mean? He's pretty good, isn't he? No, I can't think of a film where Sylvester Stallone has played a baddie. I think he's the only he's the only one of them people who've never played a baddie. Never played, like Jean-Claude Van Damme, which is amazing. He's a great guy. He played a baddie. He's played a few baddies. Steven Seagal's played a baddie in his early years and stuff like that. They all have. But Sylvester Stallone hasn't. I don't think he's ever played a baddie. He's played, well, he was in a film called Cobra, wasn't he? Where it was a policeman. Parkinson's. He's got Parkinson's, hasn't he? Yeah. Yeah, it's a terrible disease. I used to know a guy who had Parkinson's. Oh, it's such a shame. Such a shame. All he could say was coffee. Honestly, he was falling apart. He could hardly talk anymore. He couldn't really walk at all, and he'd just sit in his chair going, "Coffee." It's such a shame, man. Stallone was a bad guy in the kids movie. Kids movie. Oh yeah, he was. Yes, but did he not become a goodie at the end? Did he not change his ways and become a goodie at the end? Because he can't. We can't. Yeah, he was. He was in Spy Kids. I remember going to cinemas with my kids years ago when they were tiny little buggers, and we went to see Spy Kids, and it was brilliant, wasn't it? The two kids in it, and then there was what's he called? Banderas. Him and Sam Hammack, is it? I think that was the mum and dad, weren't they? And the kids didn't know that they were spies when they. Yeah, it's cool. The first one, that was great, wasn't it? Yeah, good old Spy Kids. Bloody hell, I forgot about that. So Sylvester Stallone was a baddie. Oh my God, they've all been baddies at some time. I do believe when he first started acting, Mr. Stallone, I do believe he was in. I do believe, so somebody told me, he was in a couple of rude movies. Yeah, the Thumbheads. Yeah, he was. He was in a bit of. He was in a few naughty movies. Was Sylvester Stallone? That's where he gets the thing. That's where we get. You know the name, the Italian Stallion. That was the name of one of the films. When you think, everyone thinks Rocky, and you think the Italian Stallion was come from Rocky. It wasn't. It wasn't the Italian Stallion. That's what his porn name was, wasn't it? Italian Stallion, Adrian. Be weird, wouldn't it? If Adrian. It's mad, isn't it? I watched Big Brother tonight, and I was a bit outraged by it. I was a bit pissed off with it because I like a bit of Big Brother. It was. I know. I'm a bit sad. I'm like a big girl, really, I suppose. But I can't even say that. I probably get that's too PC now. I can't. You know what I mean? I know what I'm watching. What I'm watching now. What you? Oh right, yeah. Sylvester Stallone. Oh hey, Italian Stallion. But I was watching Big Brother, and and someone was evicted tonight and there were two black girls. I have to tell you, they were black girls, right? And they were not nominated 3 people. Okay. One was, and I have to tell you that I don't want it to come across wrong or anything like that, but one was a black lad, and the other one was a white girl, and the other one was a disabled white girl who had MS, right? She got voted off. She got kicked out. The public voted her off. But the black lad came back in, right? And they told them while they were doing the actual, because they got all 3 of them and they put them in this room, and they said, last night someone was asked. They did a secret task where they had to nominate 3 people. Now, he came back out of that room, right? And he said something that I thought, wow, that is. And she picked. So the black dude came out and he said to the other black girl who put him up for eviction, right? he said, I can't believe you did Black on Black. And she was like, what the fuck? They're both black, right? And he said, I can't believe you done Black on Black. Like, as if saying, like, how dare you vote for me? You're black and I'm black. We shouldn't be voting for it. And I'm like, fucking hell. That's nuts, isn't it? You can't believe he said that. He'll be definitely voted out next because the general public, they won't have it. But yeah, it's been a bit of a it's weird. It's weird, and I heard it. I thought, wow, that's nuts. I can't believe you would say that. Because imagine if that was if someone says if a white person came out and said that to another white person, white on white, why did you vote? They'd be uproar. They'd be fucking uproar, wouldn't they? They'd be absolutely go mental, wouldn't it? You know, I'm not racist, homophobic, anything. I'm not like that. I love everybody. Callum will vouch for you. I love everyone. I do. I've got nothing against no one. But it's like I'm only saying this because I watched Chris Rock's comedy special he did for Netflix, and he was saying, and it's really good because it's selective wokeness he was talking about. It's like, and he made a really good, like, it was jokes, you know what I mean? I don't think this wasn't scripted because I don't think they'd have said that. I just don't think that would have happened. I don't think Big Brother scripted at all. They kind of like, they edit it very well. But I was watching Chris Rock, and because Chris Rock got hit by Will Smith, didn't he? God rest his soul. So I can't watch a Will Smith film anymore. I just can't. I don't know why. But Chris Rock came up with this thing. He said, we've got selective wokeness. We've got selective wokeness. Like people, they're selective wokeness. People have selective wokeness. And I was saying, what do you mean? Like, he says, well, and he says, I'll explain it. How come it's all right? I'm trying to remember his name. That's it, right? How come it's okay? People are okay listening to Michael Jackson records, but as soon as you put like an R. Kelly record, it's like, oh, you can't have that. You can't have that on. Both do the same crime, man. It's selective wokeness. We live in this world where it's dead selective, isn't it? It's weird, isn't it? It's we can play Michael Jackson music, but no one will ever play R. Kelly. Maybe it's just because he wrote better songs. I don't know, but it's just nuts. It's nuts, isn't it? But yeah, I think that's one of the great songs of the '90s. Is "I Believe I Can Fly." I believe I can fly. What a great song that is! It's an awesome song, but we'll never hear it again because we selective wokeness. You know, R. Kelly, whoa, but Michael Jackson, yay! Mad, isn't it? It's crazy. It's nuts, isn't it? It's nuts. And that's what Chris Rock was saying. It's like selective wokeness. It just is. It's like, you know, it's you can't have it. Like, it's weird, isn't it? But anyway, that's just and that's what I kind of and I'm saying it because I was watching Big Brother tonight, and it was like, wow. Obviously, I watched it when I came back in. I've been out all night, but yeah, I watched it and I thought, wow, that's nuts, man. That's nuts, isn't it? So, yeah, you're right. Stigmas, I suppose, you know. It's nuts. It's nuts. The world's nuts. The world of wokeness is just nuts. I'm not going to go very deep into this because I normally say stuff. I'll probably get myself in a lot of shit. So I don't want to get myself in a lot of shit. I don't want to get myself in a load of shit, you know what I mean? But because I do, I start, don't I, Cal? And I just go too far. I go too far. I can't help it. I go too far. Let me see if I can change this thing here. This light here. Oh, wrong one. Is that better? Is that a better colour? That. Let me just. Yeah, I think that's a better colour. That makes me look a bit more nice. That I look pretty cool now. I believe I can fight. Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. Like you can listen to Michael Jackson, but you're damned if you listen to R. Kelly. It's nuts, isn't it? It's like all that fuss that they had with. You might not know this person, but there's a film that came out very recently called The Joker, the new Joker, and you know the bit where he's doing the dance down the steps where he's proper loopy. Because you can't say mad because it's too woke. We can't. Oh no, he's something. Ooh, no, it went a bit wonky. I think that's how they say it, don't they? Went a bit wonky. You can't say he was having he was just a bit mad and he was having a mental breakdown. You're not allowed to say that anymore. He was just a bit. He had a bit of a wonky moment. And but yeah, it's crazy. But like the song that was played. Well, that was a song. I can't remember the bloody name of the song, but that was a song by a guy called Gary Glitter. Wrote that song, and he got done for obviously underage messing about, and he got done for that. So that was a big uproar. Why? Oh, you can't play that song. That song. Now, if they'd have played a Michael Jackson song, like you know, it doesn't matter if you're black and white. The fucking how could it doesn't matter if you're black and white. Obviously, it did to Michael because he bleached his skin white. Fucking didn't know who's trying to kid, but yeah. But it's like it's nuts, isn't it? It's nuts, man. It's nuts. It's just crazy. Madness, absolutely madness gone wrong. It's selective wokeness, as they say. So right, I'm going to calm down now because I've not got Callum here telling me, Coops, you've got to, whoa, slow down. Because I get carried away. Don't. I need you in my ear, mate. I need you in my ear saying, Cooper, shut up. You're going to get yourself banned again or something. You know, you're going to upset someone. But he's not about, so. Oh, my goodness me. But it has been, God, I've been streaming for ages. Don't try and go fast when you're having fun. It's mad, isn't it? A lot of these good streams, these streams that I really enjoy, are ones that have... you give me dozens of things to think about. I hope you have a wonderful day. I look forward to your upcoming streams. Thank you very much. Yeah, it's all changing. Like I was saying before, it's all changing. All the streams are changing. All the stuff. I think I was talking to someone about this. I'm not going to mention his name because I don't want to get him into any trouble. But I was mentioning someone very close to me, who I've done this streaming for a long, long time, and it just what we was doing. We were just doing it out as. I don't know. Would you agree with this, Callum? I was just streaming out of pure necessity, and I wasn't really thinking about what I was doing with the streams. I just wanted to stream, and I let things go too much, and I should never have done that. I should have kept it as it was because the last thing I want to do is there's a certain person that's quite important to the stream, and that's no shit. Now everyone has the right to express himself. Everyone's got the right to express. I don't know, what does that mean? Everyone has the right to express. Yeah, okay. Right, yeah, but the stream was going wrong, and I was just it was just wrong. The stream was wrong, and it wasn't working properly, and I was just letting it go. I was just doing whatever I wanted, and it was stupid. And the karaoke thing didn't work. It just didn't work. It was stupid. And by doing that, I lost a lot of people. Stopped watching. The people that were watching were friends of myself and the people who were on the show. I never got, and no one else would stick around. They just didn't want to watch it, and we went down that kind of problem. But now we're going to change. I've got what I'm going to do every week. I'm going to have a special guest on, and we're just going to talk about like their life. Imagine Piers Morgan, but I'm nice, and I'm not going to try and make them cry. And we're going to talk about their life. And there's loads of people that I've done. Like there's quite a few people that will be getting involved. I've already got there's about 4 or 5 people ready to come on and do it. I've got someone who works quite help in the police. They want to. They're a good friend of mine. They want to talk to me about. Obviously, they can't mention names, but they want to talk to me about their job and what they've done in their life, what they've done, and it's nuts. The stories that you'll get that night is going to be nuts. I've got a very quite a big famous TikToker who's going to come and do the show as well. He's got hundreds of thousands of followers on TikTok and stuff like that. So yeah, that would be quite nice. Who knows? Might get a few, but probably not. It's not about that. But they're going to talk about how they did TikTok and did stuff. I don't like TikTok. I hate TikTok. I don't like TikTok. I don't get it. I don't understand it. I think it's silly. It's just it's changed what it used to be to what it is now. It's crazy, isn't it? You know, it's nuts, man. How the world has changed, and I don't know. We had. It's like the world's changed, isn't it? Into like, you know, instead of people wanting love, they want likes now. Like me, like this, like me, like me. It's mud and nuts, isn't it? It's nuts, isn't it? So to become like really famous on social media, you need to either show your bum, you either show your ass, okay, or you're really good at something, or you're very unusual. And if you're very good at something and it doesn't work, then you just show your ass. That's the secret of social media. Just show your bum. That's it, and you make millions. It's fair. Thank you for dropping in anyway, G Snap. That's very good of you. I hope you have a lovely time. I'm going to get off now anyway. And yeah, I'm going to get off. No shit. Now everyone has the right to express themselves. I don't know what that's referring to, Mr. Belcher Collins. Is it Belcher? It's Bletcher. Bletcher Collins. You say, mate, you've got a pirate name, haven't you? My name is Callum Sean Belcher Collins, and I'm the captain of this ship. He's like a pirate, mate. That's a pirate name. It's cool. Thanks for watching. Anyway, I'm going to get off. I've been here for ages now. Thank you very much indeed. I'm going to get off. Thank you so much. And it leaves me one thing. I'm going to play the outro because I'm playing the outro for years. So thank you all for dropping in. It's been very nice of you. This was just supposed to be a test, man. Just a test, but see you soon. See you very, very soon. Thank you for dropping in.
In the studio.
Yeah. New theme song coming soon.
Running,
see you soon.
Running. Live in the studio, coming at you like Rey Mysterio, whipping up kicks like Bruce Lee. You really thought he was the baddest? No, that's me. I'll kick you in the knee. We don't play around.
See you later, mate. See you later now.
Man plays podcast, knock his socks off, raise the roof like Messi with his left knee down the wing. Don't mess about or anything.
I don't know what happened.
Sort out, buddy.
Oh,
You ain't
I think, yeah, I can. Watch out behind us, mate, in case it goes a bit tits up.
He always delivers like Amazon Prime. He's on time. He's always on the grind, a big stepper. And he also does the webinar for me. Yeah. So whatever.
Right. You got everything you need?
Yeah.
Right, let's go. Right. We need to move this way. Let's go, man. You ready? Let's go. Top 6. We need to just get somewhere safe.
10, half 10.
Practice is over.
He could go.
Fight begins now.
Alright, eyes down. 10's in. Light your lights and away.